last time we finished off this event with Yidhari and it was kind of eh. Now we're gonna do this event, as I believe today it all just came out. So I might as well get it done, get it over with, get it out of my goddamn way. So what's this all about then? Got a message from Wise saying come find me at the stall in Siloam Bay. Got something important to tell you. Should be around here. Wait, where'd he go? While looking around, I feel a gentle tap on my shoulder. Wise has appeared next to the stall without me noticing. Perfect timing. Take a look. What do you think of the stall I prepared for you? For me? What's the stall for? That's the important thing I wanted to tell you. Shifu came looking for you, but you weren't at the temple, so I had to pass on the message. Yunquei Summit has a tradition of setting up stalls and offering medical consultations to help people out. Even Shifu used to handle these sessions, but this time she's got urgent matters to attend to, so she assigned the task to the two of us. About the style, she advised, the sect values going with the flow. No need to follow rigid rules, just do whatever you want. I kept some of the traditional gear from Yunquei Summit so people know we represent Swabian Temple. As for the way we're good at, having a computer at the stall makes perfect sense for a proxy. The computer can be used to check customer booking information as Fairy installed. Isn't it both casual and practical? Perfectly meeting Shifu's requirements? I'm quite satisfied with them myself. You're definitely going with the flow. But how is it practiced? Or, well, sure, I saw the casual part, but how does that make sense? This ain't no Swabian temple. It's more like a fairy's online fortune-telling thing if you ask me. But real talk though, Shifu probably wants to train us. It's not cool to dump everything on Fairy, right? Don't worry about that. The stall runs on a temporary power supply. Not enough for Fairy to waste. So we can't leave everything to Fairy. And we're still getting all the training benefits. You're surprisingly thoughtful. Setting up the booth is way more work than I thought. Well, you wouldn't want to see your exhausted brother doing even more overtime, right? So... Wait a second, that's not right! So, to divide the work efficiently, I'll leave the store operations to you. See you when we close up. Hey! Wise dashes away in a flash. Alright. At this point, I should focus on completing Shifu's mission first. I'll settle the score with Wise later. There's not many people at the stall right now, so let's get familiar with the process. Okay, Fairy, I'm just gonna... Wait a minute. This is the same damn thing as that one movie thing. I see. Shut up, Fairy. Hey, I was trying to read that. Wait a minute. Get the... God damn it. Anyway. Phew. If it's a master from Swabian Temple saying so, then it must be true. I guess the figure outside the window and the footprints at the door were just my imagination. Thank you. Wait, you didn't mention that? Watch out for thieves! We barely started work, and the drills, forklifts, cutting machines, every single tool is busted. I haven't slept in days trying to deliver the project ahead of schedule. I might as well cement myself into the foundation at this point. Is this 42 days of non-stop work, right? If I can power through it, why can't these tools? Must be a bad feng shui at our construction site. Please, come work your magic ASAP. Both people and tools need rest. I hear what you're saying, but this new batch of gear just isn't holding up. Turns out you really can't trust the stuff from 3 gates. Nothing beats the reliable old equipment run from Bellbog Industries. Bellbog Heavy Industries is definitely reliable. That's enough practice. Shut up, Fairy. Hey, Yuzuha! Have you... Shut up, I don't care. Shut up, Fairy. No, Fairy, I don't need a hint. Oh my god. Anyway. Have you heard? There's a strange ghost haunting Swabian Temple at night. It's the hottest buzz at Spook Shack. Baby with its razor-sharp fangs and pitch-black fur, working all night long. At this fortune-telling stall, maybe tonight it'll be outside your window. That must have been Aishwa. Looks like these ghost stories aren't spooky enough to scare you. Don't worry, I'll be back with even creepier tales next time. Just you wait. Bring it on. Wider? Oh shit, I can't do you no justice. Ever since meeting that show-off night boo, Marcus has been hogging my bike yelling, "Giant truck, charge," while ramming into Steel Tusk. The old-timer at that Bang Boo repair shop couldn't find anything wrong, chalking it up to a relentless machine spirit. Lucy doesn't believe any of it. Broxy, think you can figure out what the real issue is? It was assimilated by the Night Boo. Sarah's saying it doesn't want to be part of the biker gang, but wants to become a knight instead. I never knew knights could be so unique. I thought knights were cut from the same cloth as the champion. Out of the way, thanks. At least now we've got something to go on. You're just like a knight, Wider. I don't... Recently there's a little fellow wearing a black trench coat and an eye patch comes to the shop. He tossed me some Denny's and insisted on cash for good, straight up. Even saying stuff like no backing out the deal. I only realized yesterday he's Mr. Dong's nephew, but he's normally so timid. He ain't never been this kind of aura. Could have been possessed by something strange. Whatever. Come help me out, Fairy. He's just copying movie scenes. Okay. We're just gonna skip you. You're not interesting. Alice? Alright.
The graffiti phantom is so cunning, they've attracted a whole bunch of obsessed copycats to create confusion, vandalizing the streets everywhere, always going after objects that are perfectly symmetrical. Mismatched graffiti, one trash can gone from the pair. If this keeps up, the neighborhood streets will... No, I won't let things end up like that. What should I do about this?
Contact public security. Oh wow, she's actually gonna contact public... this is not actually good.
Even for a half-true urban legend, getting law enforcement involved, that's an angle I hadn't considered. As expected of you, looks like I still have a lot to learn as a time field.
We should... like, we're gonna be wasting the cops' time, are you kidding me? Last night, after checking out a store, I was following the map on my way home, but somehow I ended up in the weird neighborhood without a soul in sight. I freaked out and tried to run, but kept going in circles, trapped in these creepy alleyways. It wasn't this spooky when I came to 5 AM Heights a few years ago. Could it have been some kind of supernatural maze? Try getting a new map. Let me update my digital map. Wow, 5 AM Heights has changed so much over the years. No wonder the old map is useless. Your predictions are eerily accurate, Master. Well, with Yukoi Summit standing guard, evil spirits and demons wouldn't dare cause trouble here. This place definitely won't end up like what happened to my home. Hold up, how can you get lost right at your own doorstep?
What's wrong with me? Out of the thousands of photos I've taken lately, not a single one follows the golden ratio. Has the photography god abandoned me? Could it be because I forgot to clean my lens the other day?
Photography isn't just about that.
I mean, sure, but you're right. How did I let myself get boxed in by all these rules? A true master can reveal beauty from every angle. Thanks for opening my eyes.
Just don't overthink it. Yesterday, I watched a horror movie, and right when things got intense, this girl with messy hair crawled out of my TV. What? It was so cool. Like, imagine being friends with someone from inside the TV. This is... What? You made friends with a girl from The Ring? You just... Wait. I guess watch a lot more horror movies? Okay. Yeah, no, I'll just let her do her crazy shit. You know what? I don't care. Hey, sweetie.
A few nights ago, one of our staff said he spotted a black cat gathering, where cats were circling around the steaming hot boiler, like some mysterious ritual. Since then, he's been totally out of it, muttering stuff about cats good, humans bad, and can't focus on his cooking anymore. I'm trying to figure out what's up with this gathering. Mind helping me out?
I think the cats are just trying to stay warm.
So that's how it is. Though he's gone a bit overboard. He's been bathing and burning incense for several days straight, determined to wait in the kitchen out back for the Black Cat Lord's return. Could there really be a miracle at work? Just one look and someone's a devotee of the Black Cat. Still, if it helps my business staff lift their spirits, I'm sure the cat would be happy too. Not a believer, just a cat servant.
Great work, Belle. I thought I'd come back early to help, but it looks like you handled everything just fine. The residents should all be content with their advice, so let's wrap things up here. Time to pack up. Alright, next. Master, I think I should put everything I own on the lottery. Yesterday I dreamed I lost everything. My family left. I was shunned and humiliated. Luckily, with the last of my steam bun money, I bought a ticket, miraculously turned my fate around, and took back everything that was mine. This has to be some kind of prophecy. You'll support me, right? Spend wisely. Even with luck on your side, you have to know when to pump the brakes. That's why you're the master. I'll test the waters with a small bet first. Say which watery stone has better odds. I mean, which one's got that lucky glow or auspicious quiet swirling above it? Hey, I can't reveal my secrets.
I'm heading to the hollow to find ingredients. Pond-seared blast crawler, salt-baked fisher crab, char-grilled goblin. After an extraordinary morning, a drool-soaked pillow finally convinces wayward foodie to make up their mind. I'm going to master the ethereal cooking technique and create a whole new cuisine. Today marks the beginning of my journey. Do you think things will go smoothly? Yeah, hollows are dangerous and ethereals are not ingredients. I'm a well-trained investigator, so of course I get the ethereals fade and fantasies break, but I'm a foodie too. If it must disappear, one tiny taste before it goes is enough. Isn't it enough to savor a lifetime? Please be mindful of food safety.
Marcel's group new game is so addictive. I just can't seem to beat it. But my great-grandfather visited me in a dream yesterday and told me the key to clearing the game was in that box under the bed back home. I checked the box and there was nothing inside. So what's the secret to beating it? Come on, Master, you gotta tell me.
The secret is never giving up.
Oh, I get it. So an open world game. Even a boss that's totally invisible and invincible and ignores all damage can be beaten as long as they don't give up. Thanks, Master. I'm gonna go back home and give it a try.
Are you sure this isn't a bug?
Where were we?
I've got entrance exams, performance rehearsals, and internship in the Hollow coming up, and now a fortune teller told me I have a bad omen in my chart recently. I can't get any sleep, not a wink. Please help me. The evil aura has been dispelled. You can relax now. Really? Mom always said sleep makes everything better, and if something just doesn't work the first time, just sleep on it and try again. That's a good solution, right? Thanks, Master.
Anyway, have a good rest. KK.
Even though I've been investigating leads around the clock, this case hasn't made any progress. These past 2 days, my logic core's been scrambled.
That's how you know I need a little bit of water if I'm gonna keep doing that.
My circuits keep shorting out, and yesterday I even dreamed about ethereals bombing the public security precinct with an airship. Maybe I'm just not cut out to be public security.
Get some rest before investigating.
You're right! Instead of doubting myself, I might as well save my energy. My system plugins haven't been updated in ages either. I should head to the maintenance center and treat myself today.
You should go to Fantasy Resort. Hugo, oh my god, I can't do you justice. Mockingbird's next target has been confirmed. Shh. Let's keep some mystery. But something's off this time. Lycon really warns me to be careful, and even Vivian has sensed danger in her dreams. Though it's not a prophecy, her intuition is always spot on. What do you think, Manager?
You gotta be prepared.
After getting a little warning, that old guy stood for the original security team and specifically brought in the criminal investigation special response team for security. Thanks for the advice, Manager. I look forward to our next meeting.
Oh, Julian, I'm sorry.
Seed? Oh boy, this can only be crazy.
I dreamed about you last night, Proxy. In the dream, I became part of Seed Senior, but couldn't start up. I waited and waited until Pony Flowers had climbed all the way up into Seed Senior's hands, and then you finally showed up. Thank goodness you were there. The flowers would have eaten us. If this dream were real, would you want to be the pilot?
I'd help you get booted up.
You really are dependable, Proxy. You're wondering why I actually knew that I was dreaming at the time? But you in my dream said that whether in the dreams or reality, you always choose to help your friends.
Reality is a continuation of dreams.
Surprised to see me? I actually had a dream. A curtain of rain, the air damp, mist drifting between us, and your silhouette gradually growing faint, drifting further away. You usually forget dreams when you wake, but this one remains clear. I heard this place can interpret dreams.
There are still other people online is crazy. I won't suddenly disappear.
I believe you, but your answer sounds like what the main character would say. I can add this to my collection of spooky stories.
Looking forward to hearing it. Same dialogue for when it ends. Orphe and Magus.
I met a super cute cat, white cat around here the other day. I didn't have any cat toys on me, so I could only give it a quick pet. It seemed to really like me, and I'd love to play with it again, so this time I came fully prepared to find it. I drew this fortune slip that says, "Sitting quietly, a hidden fragrance fills the air." How can I find the cat?
The cat will definitely come back.
Guess I better keep... Yeah, woohoo! Guess I better look for a bigger open space, otherwise I might not have room to set up the cat toys I bought.
Wait, what exactly did you bring?
Me? I'm all about dragon boat racing. Used to be quite the beast at it back in the day, but now I'm older. I just teach the youngsters. Even though I've been champion for several years running, I still come to get my fortune read before a match. My fortune reads, "Hidden thunder gathers strength to shake 100 rivers." What do you think?
Just consider your strength and you'll come out on top.
These fortune readings at Swabian Temple are so spot on. It's crazy. Every time before a match, it's good fortune. Every time we win, if we take the championship this time, all tenants get free rent for the month.
The more championships, the better.
Peace Herbal sometimes serves medical soups with insects as ingredients, and I heard that they work wonders. As someone who also makes healthy drinks from natural ingredients, my tongue shui needs to keep up. I actually developed a few insect-based tongue shui and had my friends try them, and without exception, they all gave negative reviews. I started doubting my ideas, so I checked my fortune, and it said, "A new fire burns down the house before blazing bright." What do you think about that?
Insect tongue shui is still way too far out there.
Maybe this attempt was a little over the top. In the end, new ideas need to be rolled out gradually, and when in doubt, friends are the fallback. I do feel a little bad though. I better head back and treat them to some of my signature tongue shui.
Your friends really saved the day.
I've got a crush on someone and I think he likes me back, but we've been stuck like this for so long. I never had the courage to confess. Recently your friend told me he seems to be getting a gift ready. That's why I got my fortune, and the result was sailing through fog, watching shadows of flowers. Do you think this means he's about to confess?
Oh boy, I was actually worried it was the bottom option.
I better get ready. Should I ask my bestie? We should go shopping for some cute outfits tomorrow. Oh, sorry. Should I pretend I don't know about any of this?
Keep it cool.
Nakamata. Hoping to fix the coming year's finances quickly, Nicole has decided she's going to use everyone's dinner budget tomorrow to buy lottery tickets, saying she's to win big this time. I checked her fortune for her. Shattered mirror, dried river, vanished mirage, which doesn't sound like a good omen. Do you think I should rush to convince her to forget it?
Yeah.
You're right, only when you're full do you have the strength to work and earn more Denny's. That way Nicole can buy more lottery tickets.
Yeah. The limited edition Yum Cha Sing coconut red bean buns sell out almost as soon as they come out of the oven every day. Before I know it, today's already the last day of the sale. If I don't get to taste one, I'll regret it for the rest of my life. It's almost time for them to be brought out of the oven, so I'm hoping my Ride the Rapids and Weep the Perilous Past fortune is a good omen. Go right now. For real? This might be my only chance. Good luck. Huh.
I heard there are lots of
What time is it? It's like 11. Yeah, it's not late enough for my brain to be short-circuiting like this.
I heard there are lots of martial artists in Wi-Fi Peninsula, so I came here to challenge them. I'm not sure how this journey will turn out, so I checked my fortune before going into battle. Bow to the boatman before crossing the river. What do you suppose that means?
A friendly exchange will get you results.
That's a relief. Warriors of Wi-Fi Peninsula, come say hello to my friendly fists.
Friendly fists?
During my afternoon nap, I dreamed of 3 tall new ethereals standing on the cliff edge of the hollow on the night of the full moon in 2 days. I'm planning to head into the hollow to see if I can catch 1 or 2, but I woke up with a weird unease. So I checked my fortune, and the reading said late spring hides the cliff where 1 might fall, which is quite puzzling. But my intuition tells me this is not a good omen, so am I right?
It's way too dangerous. Better stay away.
Turns out I was pretty accurate after all. Seems like my instincts might just be on par with the pros.
Yeah, same dialogue every time we end it. I stick client chosen pictures onto wooden posts and give them a good beating, pretending I'm whacking that person in the photo. I've been making a decent amount from this service lately, but the downside is that it's a bit rough on my hands. Is there any way to protect my hands while not hurting my business? Why not buy a pair of boxing gloves? Good idea. Well, it's not really Yunquei Summit style. I do know some other martial artists. Wearing gloves to hit the stake sounds way better than venting with your bare hands. A Tai Chi boxer. What a curious combination.
The porcelain market is so lively. Young humans everywhere laughing and chatting. It'd be such a waste not to explore a place with this many friends. Too bad there's no stall for Bang Boo, so I can't legitimately invite my homebody friend to come hang out. Oh dear, what do I do? The beach, Swabian Temple. Turns out there's a ton of things to do. Humans really are experts when it comes to entertainment.
Have fun playing with your friend.
Are all the supernatural events in Wi-Fi Peninsula fake? I've done quite a bit of research, and every supernatural occurrence turned out to be either a scientific phenomenon or a psychological effect. It seems that I want to encounter real supernatural phenomena. I'll have to join the top authority of Swabian Temple. Senior, if I undergo training at Swabian Temple, I'll surely get the chance to encounter them, won't I?
It's harder to bust these superstitions.
Strange. In the movies I've seen, don't mystics always wave wooden swords, draw talismans, enchant spells, and drive off demons? Don't tell me Swabian Temple doesn't offer that kind of service.
Yeah, that's what you call artistic license. Don't take it too seriously.
Honestly, I didn't think I looked scary, but people I meet for the first time always seem startled. Truth is, I paid the price for this more than once. Do I need to adjust my appearance to look friendlier? Got any advice, Proxy?
Why not try carrying some plushies?
That's what they call contrast, huh? Sounds worth a try.
Your heart is all warm and fuzzy too, Monato.
I have this friend. She's always been focused on one person, but that one person, who once felt like a treasure belonging only to her, has become the center of everyone's attention. Lately, she often worries she'll be forgotten. Of course, this has nothing to do with me, I'm just curious. Proxy, would you still remember an old friend from long ago?
Trigger really is so focused on the proxies. She's like, oh, I really don't want to be forgotten. Damn, this is practically a confession. I never forget.
A watertight answer. That's totally your style, Proxy. My friend can rest easy now. I hope you and your friend can both rest easy.
Oh, hey, kid.
Master, what's wrong with my Bang Boo? It's not moving. I just bought it last week and we haven't been apart for a single moment this whole week. I even hold it when I sleep. It always looked perfectly fine to me, so why now?
Did you forget to recharge it?
You're right, Master. You're amazing.
Remember to charge it next time.
Dial in.
What are you doing here?
First off, I'm super dedicated to customer service rep. Second, the recent number of customer service complaints is impossible for one person to handle. If too many complaints pile up unresolved, I'll catch heat from my supervisor again, which I absolutely have to avoid. Is there some kind of trick? Something that doesn't take too much time, but clears out a ton of work at once?
Ask a workmate for help.
Genius! You're a pro!
Dear? Huh? AI is gonna lose its job. Yeah, that's usually not how this goes. Huh.
Business is 100 times harder for me than engineering. I'm scared of negotiating prices with customers. I just never know how to respond to them. Is there a way to avoid speaking while also preventing customers from haggling?
Hey, just hang a no haggling sign. Nice. 2 birds with 1 stone. Health is wealth. Jufufu.
I've studied all kinds of martial arts films over and over, and I finally come to one conclusion. The most impressive heroes usually have bulging muscles. I have to admit, I still have room for improvement in that department. Come to think of it, I used to finish mountains of vegetables every day and never skip training, so why am I still not building muscle?
Ask Senior Yinhu to create a meal plan.
You're right, the reason I wasn't building muscle before must have been because I was only eating vegetables, so my nutrition was out of balance. Starting today, I'll ask Junior Yinhu to cook me more meat.
Save some for me too. Healer with a devoted heart. After taking on 50 spicy noodle challenge from yesterday, I feel there's a burning inside my body, and my heart is racing, just like when I'm doing high resistance training. Could pushing the limits of spiciness actually count as training too? Eating something too spicy triggered a reaction. I see. Noodles that are 50 times spicier. No wonder I couldn't handle it on my first try. To keep Trigger from nagging me, I guess I'll try something lighter once in a while. The noodles are better on... The noodles are on me later. What fucking Persona 3 looking head ass? What? Okay. Alright, fine. I'm gonna hit you with the... Lately, whenever I'm on night shift, I hear tiny sounds I never noticed during the day. At the same time, weird visions been popping into my head. Like becoming a night vigilante hacking away at ethereals. Or protecting the world from the moon. It's quite trippy. Am I about to unlock some superpowers or what? Looks like you've awakened your persona! And then he's like, I don't care. What a loser. You seem pretty convinced about this awakening, you ass. Vivian?
Fort Phaethon, because of the Mockingbird's long-term operation, I haven't been able to visit you for so long. I'm fine. Hugo says I've been overworked and wants to force me to take a break, but I think it's just because I haven't seen you in too long that I got sick. Now that I'm here, a little tight chest, shortness of breath, and fatigue is nothing at all.
Just take a nice, relaxing vacation.
If that's your advice, Phaethon, I trust it. I really need a break. The fantasy resort by the sea. Last time was just a quick tour, but this time I'm going for a proper vacation.
Hugo probably thought the same thing. Half a month ago, I was feeling a bit under the weather, so I went to Peace Herbal to get some herbal tea, and to my surprise, I got hooked on it. I've been drinking it every day. Yesterday, I started having frequent stomach pains, trembling, and my hands and feet felt cold. The Peace Herbal owner said this isn't something herbal tea can fix. What do you think would be wrong with me? Try some warm food to balance it out. Seems like herbal tea, as healthy as it is, shouldn't be overdone. After some warm food, it's perfect timing. I've got plans tonight. Might as well book a spot at the hot pot place. Warm doesn't refer to the temperature.
First off, let me be clear. My body's totally fine. It's just after taking a fall this morning, I've been tripping whenever I walk, not recognizing people I know, and misdialing numbers. A quick recharge will definitely fix it, but Master insisted it was serious and made me come get checked. That's the only reason I'm here.
Yeah, the situation's a bit complicated. I recommend a major overhaul. No, you just need to swap out your eyes.
Oh, that explains why Master looked distorted today. My vision's acting up. I was terrified. I honestly thought Master had changed forms.
That would be an even bigger problem. The old man next door can't sit there fishing from dawn till dusk, so what do I get that backache from sitting too long? The fish in Wayfair Peninsula are incredibly strong. It'd be such a waste not to fish longer. Though if I could catch up to 80 kg tuna every day, like today, I wouldn't mind not being able to sit for that long. Let the big fish go and save your energy. Probably is. Now just get up and walk around. Now you mention it, you're right. That old guy next door is always walking around with his fishing rod. Though he didn't catch any fish today. Unlike me and my tuna. What is that, the Yakuza 3 tuna? Yeah, I didn't think so, loser. Get the hell out of here. I've been investigating reports of supernatural activity at that ice factory on the outskirts of town. I mean the city. But haven't found any solid leads yet. Plus I've been getting these chills. Followed by a fever, stuffy nose, scratchy throat, and then dizziness. And extreme fatigue. I must be under some kind of curse from a spirit. Sounds like you got a cold. Huh. Now that you mention it, these symptoms do sound like a cold. Sorry, I was just jumping to conclusions, I guess. Get some sleep. That's it. Everything's done. We are finished. Give me all my rewards. Sadly enough, not even enough for another 10 bowl.
Thanks for your help. This was no easy task. From what I've seen, you two read the situation well, trading move for move, knowing how to treat each problem at its root. Sharp eyes, quick to adapt, and creative too. This whole cyber healing method of yours is worth studying. All in all, it works pretty well. Leaving this in your hands was the right call. Why'd you pick us of all people? You joined us later than most, so of course you'll need a little extra practice. Just teasing. Honestly, it's because you two are both sharp and quick-witted. Plus, you already know how to run a shop. Naturally, you're the best people to hold the fort while I'm away. A mystic should head down the mountain once in a while, mingle with the people, ease their troubles. It tempers the heart, not tampers. It tempers the heart, and for your training, that kind of growth is just as valuable as any technique. By the way, where's your brother? Are you two taking turns, or...
Oh, that reminds me. I have a score to settle.
I don't know the whole story, but I can more or less guess what's going on. This is a bit off topic, but I remember the first time I pulled you out of the hollow. You had a delicate little girl with you, didn't you? Before we settle scores, how about focusing on what's right in front of us? That girl's been eyeing this place for a while now. You should probably go strike up a conversation with her.
Man, of course Vivian would stay. Let's check something. Damn. No poll here. Actually, I want to check my... I have an achievement, apparently. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Okay. I want to check something even more important, though. I'll go ahead and grab that and get that out of my way. Alright, I think it's in notices, right? What I'm doing is I'm gonna go check the, roadmap for this. We have one more event that we will get. Yeah, we have just one more event, and when that event comes out, that should get me one more 10 pull, and with that next 10 pull, just doing one more 10 pull, okay. So I should, of course, as long as I play next update all the way until the end of the next update, I should get Vivian's swimsuit. Because literally when this update came out, I didn't have anything. So, yeah. Or at least when it came out, I barely had anything anyway. So.
Lord Phaethon, if you keep ignoring me, I'm going to be mad. Just kidding. I know how hard you've been working these past few days. I'm not getting mad at all, because how could I ever be angry with Lord Phaethon?
Does she have a smile on her face that I never noticed before?
But there is a job that you've never even had before. Lord Phaethon, you truly are perfect. Since our last meeting, I've been keeping count of the days without seeing you. Lord Phaethon, care to guess how long it's been? If you can't answer, you'll have to spend some extra time with me to make up for it. Alright, as luck would have it, I'm heading to Fantasy Resort later. Lord Phaethon, why don't you come with me and let's go on vacation together? No way, go get some rest. Now! Let's put the vacation thing aside for now. What you need right now is to get some rest. If you promise to take a few days off, I'll go with you. How's that? Got it. I'll get some proper rest. And in 2 days, I will be waiting for you at the Fantasy Resort. It's a deal.
2 days pass in the blink of an eye, and now it's time to meet up with Vivian. Since you're heading to Fantasy Resort, you should wear your swimsuit so you can truly completely relax. You know what? I'm gonna end the video here, but this dialogue with seeing Vivian in her swimsuit, I think I'll actually put that dialogue in after I get Vivian's swimsuit in the next update. Because there is something to continue that I'm saving specifically when getting her swimsuit. There's an event with Sajal wanting us to get on the game daily, use some battery life, and do stuff. I mean, how interesting would the dialogue even be at this point? It's just the same old stuff as normal. Something about a 3D poster. To enhance the visual impact and boost promotional effects, the boss specially designed a proportionally enlarged battery model. Oh, I actually did just realize the background right now. There's a bunch of used batteries back there. Well, seems to have suddenly awakened his artistic side. Insisting, I'm just trying to get this out of my way, honestly. I'm not trying to be focused on the reading. I just want to get the dialogue out of the way so that I can get to doing my normal daily stuff. I'm not recording anything today. Where Winds Meet comes out in about 2 days, and I haven't been recording to have space to play the shit out of that, so... What's the theme? The contemplative booze in the rice field? This has got to be racist. Uh-huh. I wouldn't say the intentions are good. Why do we always ask, will any battery work? We've done this like 3 times, like, literally, she says, just like before. Yeah, we've done this multiple times. Why are we still asking?
We've got new stock in today. Come take a look.
Like, is it really that hard to program a line of dialogue to be like, oh yeah, we remember that you played this event before. You're like, oh, you know the drill, here you go. And then program the line of dialogue for people who have obviously never played said event, like, ever. And be like, oh yeah, you've never done this before, here's the deal. Anyway. Yeah, I know how to do it. Thank you. Goodbye. What? Damn, you got shot down. Well, there it is. After a year and... So this game came out in July? July. Okay, so like after a year and like a couple of months, I have reached max level in ZENLESS ZONE ZERO, and today would have been the day that I would have quit the game because of reaching max account rank. Because, well, it's just like Genshin. The game story is still going on. It's not going to end for a few more years, and what the hell am I going to do? I reached max level. Well, what else is there to work towards, you know?
Completing the story, I guess.
Yeah, complete the story. Yeah, I'll complete the story when the game's all out at that point, but at this point, I would have stopped playing today, but that's the problem. Next update, I actually have a lot of incentive to keep playing. So I am playing this game just for one more update, and then we're quitting. One more update, and then we're done. Here's a whole big problem. There's gonna...
apparently be missing voiceovers here, and a lot of it for English, Japanese, and Korean. That dial in certain NPCs and Yi Guang, they won't even have their voices. And that is so crappy because, let's find out. Let's see. It's usually always like this. That's just from doing the story, you know, you get your one poll and a couple of other things. Okay, so NHS Legend is back. That has nothing to do with needing to do the, story. Thank goodness for that, because I do not want to touch the story as much as possible so that we can get Vivian's outfit. I don't want to touch the story at all if I can help it. So, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep doing these polls to try to get Vivian's outfit. And once I get Vivian's outfit, I mean, I'm going to quit the game. And the sad thing is that I saw the moves for Yi Xiongwen, you know, our girl who's like, oh, I have a junior now? Yeah, I saw the moves that she can do. Holy crap, her moves are, like, really cool. But that's the sad thing. I'm gonna be quitting the game, so what's the point of me even thinking about trying to get her anyway? I'm going to quit the game. So I won't be getting her engine, and I won't be getting her. But if Vivian didn't get an outfit, I probably would have been playing the game for a couple more patches up until just before season 3. But because of Vivian's outfit, I had to do so much grinding to get polls. And so now, basically, if Vivian never got an outfit, I would have been getting Yi Xiongwen, and I would have been getting her engine. And she would have been the last, like, really big character that I would have went after. But, yeah, that's how things are now. But yeah, again, I'm not touching the new main story. Like, this new main story is not getting touched at all for this whole update. And whenever I return, if I ever do return to the game, the voices will be there, of course, but I'm not gonna touch it. No voices, no deal. You know, as much as I can help it. If an event comes out that says, oh, you should have completed the story, we're going to quick start it, and we are going to skip everything that has to do with the story.